folks, it's Old Diego from South San Diego, northern Mexico, namely Tijuana, Mexico, and now Las Vegas, Nevada. That's right, folks. It's been in Las Vegas, Nevada for 3 weeks now. Came out to help my brother with his security problems out here at his castle warehouse in Henderson, next to the Skyline Casino. And I think we got a pretty good handle on the situation now in 3 weeks. Take a look around. You know, it burned about a month ago. That part burned, and this part's okay over here. The burn part's inside. And after it burned, then the thieves and the homeless people came in and started cleaning them out, stripping the place of wire, copper wire, aluminum, anything that they could sell at the recycler down the road. Nevada Recycling ended up with most of my brother's good stuff. See, we got everything moved now away from the building so that the hazmat cleanup can come in and start their thing. You got to have a hazmat cleanup now when you have a fire. Nobody's allowed to clean up after a fire anymore. U.S. regulations. So this is all the junk. I mean, it looks like junk, but it's really not. To my brother, he paid for each and every one of these items. You know, old riding lawnmower probably cost him $2,000, and it's now in the junk pile. These little motors, 15-horse motors and stuff, are very expensive when you go to buy them. Those big hunks of aluminum signage and stuff, they sell them down at the scrapyard. They cost my brother $500 a piece, and they sell them for $20 down at the scrapyard. Ray's got a little bit of everything. Whatever it takes, the show must go on. He's a fabricator, an inventor, whatever he needs to perform some kind of magic or fire act or something in front of a crowd. He runs over and fabricates what he needs right on the spot. And that's why he needs all this stuff. But we got it cleaned up. Very good. People are no longer jumping the fence and grabbing stuff. Got a handle on it. I would say in 3 weeks. Wasn't easy, but the hard part's over. Okay, and here's my bug out van, the Trailblazer. Needs a new fuel pump. I got it down there. It costs $150 for a in the tank fuel pump and some labor. And that should hopefully get the van started this week. Once we get it started, then I can listen to the motor and we can figure out if there's any bigger problems, bigger issues. See, look at all Ray's vans and trucks and containers. Okay, and this is what I'm driving, the Ford 150 here. He's even got semi-trailers over here. So now that the main part of getting the thieves out of here is getting a handle on it, the gate and security, securing the perimeter. We got floodlights. We don't have cameras yet, but they could be next. More of the trains and stuff. And I showed you the wire mesh animal props that are inside the building. Pretty cool, made in China. So it's been 3 weeks away from my little woman. I miss her very much. Can't wait to get back to Tijuana, hopefully before Christmas. So if you're listening, babe, I'm coming back. I gotta get back to my Mexico bug out plan. Anyway, while I'm here, I got a few down minutes. want to show you my latest survival invention. Since I'm in the chair, you know, the wheelchair and all that, it's hard for me to swing an axe for firewood, right? Well, I can sit in this chair and push buttons all day long. So what we got here, this is a mock-up, a little model, scale model of my guillotine wood chopping axe. So what we have is you got to have some height. In a real situation, I'd be tying this onto a tree branch. Okay, with a tree branch, a pulley, and a rope, and my axe head. Basically, that's what it would take. So down here's my firewood. Just chopping up anything for now. Take a piece of particle board here. I got my axe head chained up to a trigger mechanism. I'd use my pulley to pull it up and onto the tree branch at whatever height I could. Get my my wood down here. Okay, and I come up. Here's my trigger mechanism. Just an old kind of like an eye bolt screw. All right, you can see now as I start to lower this, it's getting closer to slipping off the axe head. Okay, and a 1, a 2, and a 3. See? Got a good hit right here. Usually it just breaks it all to pieces. Then I would, in a real life situation, I could lower and hook up the axe head again. That's, you know, if I was in a survival situation with some other people, I could make myself useful by chopping up firewood. Whatever it takes, folks. You got to be productive in life. You have to produce more than you use to belong to any society. Always remember that. Produce more than you require to live. And then you're contributing to society, to the group. It's that simple. All right, folks. No words of wisdom. No idea when, if and when the big one's ever going to come. But why not be prepared? Why not be thinking in your mind, what would I do? What could I do to survive and then to rebuild? You know, for me, I prefer Mexico. But right now, I'm stuck here in Las Vegas helping my mom and my brother. And if things like with China right now are not looking good, China is very aggressive. They are pushing the limit of decency. The helicopter overhead. But China doesn't want to reason with nobody. They're doing their own thing, polluting the world, enslaving people, using child labor. Every human rights violation you can think of. China just don't care. They just want to get ahead and control the world. So, you know, if they decided to pull the trigger, like if they take over Taiwan, that's a big red flag, because the U.S. is not going to stand for that. And then things will escalate from there. So you never know what's going to push them over the edge, and they push the button. You know, could destroy San Diego with one of their bombs. But here in Las Vegas, if there was any kind of notice, I could head south from here and within about 3 or 4 hours be at the Mexican border. Mexicali, I believe, would be the closest crossing point here. So then my plan of surviving in Mexico would kick back in. Okay, folks. I hope you're having a good day, a good Thanksgiving holiday weekend. And this is Wold Diego, over and out. Until next time.